from the poor traveling days. Oh Lord, please, can't you hear my prayers? So I rode my buddy up the mountain, to a place where I can sit my rocking chair. I rode my buddy up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear. Most likely the son of mine will be found in the mountains where I'm born and raised. I paid my duty.
So Damo's mum's, she's dug us up a big tree, so we're gonna plant here, big palm tree. It's a bloody big hole. So back-breaking work. So this is the tree that she's dug up. Well, started to. Seems to think we can lift it, just two of us. But it's the same weight as a house. There's no way this is moving.
It's possible.
No.
Yeah. You will see my mom do it. It's big tree. ยูคิดว่าทำได้ไหม Really?
No way.
จริงเหรอ ทำได้สิ แม่ทำไว้ให้แล้วอ่ะ
Never again. This one has done my back in.
เฮ้ยโอทิสเจ้าอะไรอย่างไรยายทำอะไรคะเด็กๆทำขนมครกค่ะทำขนมได้กินบ้างยังอ๋อเพิ่งทำขนมอะไรครับขนมอะไรเทสขนมครก
So it's another quiet evening in the bamboo hut. The dogs are sleeping underneath, 3 of them, and even the slightest move and they run out. It's like a biological alarm system. So I just thought one thing I would show you, which It's just something that I do. It was actually Damo that told me to mention it, but because she thinks it's a bit quirky. But this is our medical pack now. It actually has a box. It goes in a box because we keep it away from the kids. It's a locked box, but I'm just waiting for a new one that I've ordered. But yeah, this is our medical supply. So we are in a rural area. There's a hospital close by, of course, but actually I'm a first aider and I can do stitches as well. So for myself, I can do my own dressings, my own stitches, and here what we basically have is lots of things to do your stitches, antibacterial wipes, plasters, iodine, just a huge supply now. And I also keep just things like ibuprofen and paracetamol. These are doxycycline, a general antibiotic. And here, these are amoxicillin, a stronger antibiotic that can be used for any serious infection or cut, and these actually go out of date 2025, so you do have to replace them. But I keep a good supply. In the UK, you can't just buy antibiotics like this. You have to be subscribed them. But in Thailand, I just go in the pharmacy, so they give me 10 packs, and they're like, yeah, there you go. How many do you want? It's quite crazy, really. So this is it. This is my medikit. It's you got all the gear in here. And I don't know, maybe it's just for peace of mind, but to know we always have access to key medicines is important, not just for me, but for the whole family on the farm. And I'd also like to just say a big thank you to Rupert and Ken O'Neill, Kevin Farrell, Mike Green, and Rob Davies, who are new members to our channel. And thank you for signing up. The membership, the join button is just below this video. And we've been thinking about what to do with this membership. I mean, there's like a 50 baht membership or something like that. And we decided we're going to spend it all on trees now. So all the membership is going to go on trees. And we're planning to plant hundreds of trees on this land in the coming years. And I have had a few people also reach out to me to donate a tree, and thank you for that. And that's where the idea came from. So if that's you, thanks. That's where the idea come from. So yeah, all the membership money is going to go on planting trees, which is something we care about a lot. It's something we obviously vlog a lot. It's important to us, and we need more of it, because every day I drive around town and I see trees being cut down, and often you can't judge, because it's a lot of time it's poor people who've got no money and this is their land and they cut the tree down and sell it. Or for the electricity lines too, the electricity company, they make you cut the trees down. They make you cut the trees to clear for the wires, and we're talking sometimes 100-year-old trees that are being cut down because of the cables, so it doesn't fall on the cables. And that's just such a shame, because it's such huge square mileage of trees being cut down. So we're going to put it all to trees, and you're going to see that on the vlog. So to those 5 people, thank you for your membership. We appreciate it. Cheers. Okay, so check out these juicy fat cucumbers. This is what buffalo poo will do for you guys. That'll make your cucumbers nice and juicy. Look at that bad boy. So we put that one in there. Got this nice juicy one. Small one there, let that one get a bit fatter. Ooh. Hey!
Big one, lah.
Hey, look at this one.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's like fishing. It's like fishing. Here, you're gonna get a nice fat one. Not a bad harvest. All in all though, this took about 2 weeks. So we've got some more cucumbers on the go over there, so we can cycle them. So you've got a constant supply. That's the difficult part. And now the eggplants, kind of like basically an aubergine. But these nice ones. I mean, we use those in the pad kapow sometimes. Just nice fresh ones like that. That one's a bit too small yet. Let it fatten up. Big juicy one here. There you go. Nice big juicy one. These are my favourites. They look like jalapeno chilies. Like they look like jalapenos, but they're not. But these are really spicy. and really good for the pad kapao. If they're a little bit rotten, don't need to throw them away, let them fall, and eventually they'll rot and the seeds will grow, and then this area turns into like a big bush of chili. So this kapao we really do use every day, and we have a lot growing. So we have this section, we've got another one over there, we got a lot of it growing. So this one we got is menglak.
กินกับลาบ
We have with lap, but I just love this. I love to eat it fresh, just straight off. But nice on the side. Don't need to cook it. Don't need to do anything with it. It's a tasty thing to eat with the rice. Today's harvest. Got your cucumbers, your eggplant, chilies, menglak. That'll make
ข้าว
all for a delicious meal today. Lovely. So our mum is ripping up trees left, right and centre. Every day she's dug up another tree for us. So this one we're just planting here in line with the banana trees, and our big one at the end there, that's actually a betel nut tree, that big one. You may see one of my older vlogs where I interview Uncle Monk. He's always chewing on it. It's pretty much like a drug. It's pretty much like speed, to be honest. Not really my cup of tea. Gets your heart racing and highly addictive and turns your teeth red, which in ancient Thai culture used to be a sign of beauty. The girls with the reddest horrible teeth were the most desirable, the most beautiful. So luckily things have changed, and Damo's not chewing it, so that's a bonus for me. So here's another one that her mum's dug out. She just digs around the bottom there. She's a trooper, honestly. They're so strong. You know, 60 odd years old and still digging out trees like this. They're strong as oxes. Really impressed with them. And I hope we can be as healthy as they are. Working in the garden every day like this, well, we hope so, right? It's just a beautiful sunny day. You can just see the land there in the background. Absolutely beautiful every day. We've got our coffee. And, it's busy. There's always something to do. There's always work to do on the land. There's always projects to do. But, it's so peaceful and relaxing as well. If you want to just kind of chill in the hammock, you can. And or you can do some grafting. And I enjoy the grafting. It's like meditation, you're not thinking. You're just in the flow with things. And it's practically like going to the gym as well. So you're working out and you're in the hot sun, and afterwards you feel tired at the end of the day. You go to bed and you completely just pass out because you're absolutely knackered. And you can see what we're building here and how it's developing day by day. We've got Damo's hut to go in. We're thinking now about building an outdoor kitchen area and a seating area for everybody for when friends come, like a small cafe, a vintage cafe of some kind. We have big plans. I think I may put in another bamboo hut for when friends come to stay as well, and after this COVID thing has died down a bit. So it's nice to see the project coming alive. Where do you want this one, boss? Over there, La. So this, of course, is the pomegranate tree. Oh, these beautiful red flowers. See those there, and this one's a little bit young yet. It won't grow much bigger, but when it does, it'll have some nice juicy pomegranates on it. So go well with all our other fruit trees. Glad to have it. So that's where you want it? Yeah, I think it looks nice. So I could Shall I cut? Damo's sat eating the watermelon while I'm digging the bloody hole in the blistering hot sun. Doesn't seem like a fair thing to me. จริงๆตอนนี้เรามีคนไทยเยอะดูช่องนี้นะครับเราตั้งครั้งพร้อมกับดามเราจะพูดภาษาไทยด้วยมันจะช่วยคนไทยเข้าใจนะครับเขากลัวหนอนใช่ไหมกลัวหนอนกลัวทำไมครับมันกระดีSo you wouldn't believe how many times I hear on YouTube that you can't do this. You know, you can't. Multiple reasons why we can't do this. Snakes are one thing, so let's address that. I mean, in 13 years here, I think I've only ever seen two or three snakes, and they were out really in the wilderness. Snakes don't bother you, you know. If they come around, they're more afraid of you most of the time. They kind of stay away from this area, so not a problem. Mosquitoes is another one. Just the same as living in a wooden house than a bamboo house. You do some preventative measures, certain lights, mosquito nets, things like that. Really is not a problem. The wet season a little bit more than this season, but generally they only come out at night, and at night time you're in the mosquito net. Other problems. Somebody came up with the idea that the land could be taken at any point in time from the land registration office, and it's just not true, when it's got a shenote and things like that. It just reminds me that a lot of people are still working on the operating system of fear. Some of us in life are transcending fear. Fear is an operating system. Fear is what the world lives on. It thrives on. Fear of what people think, fear of what people will say, fear you can't do this, you can't do that. And our whole society is one based on fear, and I gave up fear many, many years ago. I walked out of my job in Cambridge, which is a high-paid corporate job in the nightclub business. I walked away from fear, and I hit the road with about £600 in my pocket, and now 13 years later I'm in Thailand. I had 3 businesses here. I've worked in large corporations, and even working in that environment where I had 48 staff, I didn't want to be complicit in it anymore, in this fear-based system. Everyone's scared they're going to lose their job, scared they're not performing good enough, And it's not until you transcend that fear and you realize there is nothing to be fearful of at all in life. Just go and fucking do it. Go and live the best life the life you want to live. Take risks. The universe will conspire to support you in that. I think that's from Paulo Coelho's book, The Alchemist. The universe will conspire to help you achieve what you want to achieve. But while the ego is always questioning, like, oh no, you can't do that because of this, or there's not enough money, there's not enough this, not enough that, you can't step out, you can't transcend, you can't go beyond where you feel stuck and you feel depressed and you feel pressured. Give up fear and embrace love. Give up fear and embrace freedom. Give up fear and embrace truth of life. Like, if not, you're in a mental prison all your life. Your life is constantly lost in thought of why you can't do something. You can do it. Anyone can fucking do anything. I've seen people do amazing things on nothing. I've got Thai friends that have achieved amazing things, and they come from the poorest of backgrounds. It's not to do with money. It's to do with mental process. What you're going to do with your life. How are you going to transcend the situation that you find yourself in, and make your dreams a reality, whatever those dreams are. My dream was to open a jazz lounge. It lasted a few years. Now my dream is just to live in peace and harmony with nature and enjoy life and grow our own food and be kind of self-sustained. That's my rant on fear. And to the people that peddle fear on YouTube in the comments section, it doesn't scare me and it shouldn't scare you. Transcend that. You'll find it liberating. You'll free yourself. You'll free your mind. Oh, is this your iPad? Right, what do you want on, Spider-Man? Hey! This is not the iPad. Got the iPad, yeah? Right, what do you want on? Batman car. Hey? What's this? This isn't the iPad, is it? Tis, did you buy this with your pennies?
Yeah.
How many pennies? 50. And you bought yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
You saved your pennies and you bought yourself.
Hello, my friend.
Hi, my friend. What you want to do today?
I gotta do a house.
Come on, then. Let's go.
Myself young and restless, a lampoon of youth. So who am I to really teach you anything? Do I know what's true? True for you. But at least I think there are some nuggets found along the way. That, for instance, you must learn to wait for night to turn into day. Night to turn into day. But if your aim is straight, and if you're willing to wait, you're gonna get
one more time, but pull it hard.
Wait and see.
Right, eat it then.
You'll get twice the sun, my friend. You're gonna get there. Wait and see. You'll get there.
3 mangoes. And do you want to eat one? Good idea. Very good idea.
From shadows, they always catch us.
อย่าเพิ่งเอามือเข้าไป
Learn to face whatever demons come your way. Don't become a stranger to hard labor. There's no other way. Hear me when I say. But if your aim is straight, and if you're willing to wait, you're gonna get there. Wait and see. If you can